Well,
But here's the thing though, for 16 years, almost 16 years, all you knew was leadership in Parliament. You were either on the side of the minority as a leader, or just before you now moved into full-time, all the things that you just described, the majority leader. Have you missed it?
well,
Considering that you've done it for 16 years close to.
yes, being in leadership even extends beyond the 16 years, because don't forget that when we came first in 1997, Kyei-Mensah appointed me as the secretary to the minority caucus at the time. So I was close to them, even though it was not an official position. But I was also a deputy spokesperson on lands and forestry, deputy on works and housing, deputy on youth and sports. I was the only one who had those responsibilities. And adding that to the secretaryship, it was quite enormous assignment that was bestowed on me.
2 decades more.
And into President Kufuor's administration, then I started off as deputy whip, climbed up to be the chief whip, and then later on as the deputy majority leader. So I've been in leadership, as you said, and then when we lost power, I became the minority leader for 8 years, and now as majority leader for 7 years plus. So
when we say
it's unprecedented, yes and no. I miss it in the sense that sometimes a few things happen. For instance, when I was involved in the crafting of the manifesto, then they were doing the bill on the national service. They ran into some turbulence. The Honorable Osei Kyei-Mensah-Bonsu was presiding and invited them to call me to come and salvage some cause. So I had to leave my colleagues, come to Parliament for about 1 hour, sit down with them, straighten matters, and then went back. So sometimes these things you miss, that okay, maybe if I have been here, these things wouldn't happen the way they are happening. So you miss being part of the group to straighten the path for us. But the other side is that, but for the president, 2020, I wouldn't have contested, because I realized that it was being in leadership all this while was having a considerable toll on me, my physique, and also, taking me away from my family. I wasn't having quality life with my family. And so my wife was always protesting. I think she would find joy in me not being part of the mainstream politics. I'm talking about being in Parliament. Well, it doesn't mean that I would exit partisan politics. I'll be there, but of course I'm not going to be in Parliament.